What's up, HCPS? I'm Brad Spence, and I'm here today to help you navigate the wonderful world of digital learning. We're going to give you some tips and tricks and a little bit of know-how as we get ready for the school year to start on how to navigate things like Teams, It's Learning, and our Microsoft 365 suite. So let's get a device and let's check it out. First things first, we're going to start with the start.hcps menu. And to show you that, I'm going to go up in the corner so you can see. Okay, now that I'm up in here in the corner, you can see your start menu. A lot of things here. There's Microsoft 365, there's It's Learning, a lot of things you're going to need and everything you're going to need to navigate through digital learning. But the first thing we're going to start with, and probably the most important thing you need to do every day, is the attendance tile down here. This attendance tile is how we're going to take virtual attendance. So you'll click on the attendance tile, you'll use your student username and login, log on in, and click I'm here. And you're here for the day. Now, let's talk about getting into classes. So you're in virtual learning, let's talk It's Learning. So go back to the start page and click on the It's Learning tile. So once you get to the login, you're going to put in your user ID, which is your student user ID. That information can come, because it's a little bit different depending on grade level, from your school. And then you put in your password and you click login. This is going to bring you to the home screen of It's Learning. Once you're in the home screen, you will see all the courses you're enrolled. You click on a course, you see what your teacher has loaded up and available for you. Here you can find Teams meeting information, you can find your playlist of the course materials you're required to go through that day, and all your assignments are housed here on It's Learning. Also from the Start menu, down here it says Office 365. Every Harford County Public Schools student is provided with the full Office suite from Microsoft, housed in the cloud in Office 365. You click on that tile. If you need to log in again, you can. You shouldn't need to, though, because we do have one login. And once you're there, you will see a multitude of things you can use. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all these things as you work on them are naturally saved into the cloud. All right, let's talk class meetings. To get into your class meeting, you're going to go back to It's Learning and click on the class you're supposed to be in. Again, remember, your teacher's going to have all the stuff there. In there's going to be a note that says your class meeting, or it says awesome class meeting. We're going to click on it, and it's going to take us to a new page. And it says join Microsoft Teams meeting. We click on that, it's going to open up. If you have a HCPS device, you can just open this up in Teams. If not, you may need to continue on the browser. So when we're going to go ahead and click on open in Teams, and it's going to get us to Teams. So before you join the class meeting, some things you might want to make sure that you want to make sure maybe your microphone's off, and you want to make sure that your camera is off so you're not joining the meeting and blasting everyone with noise in your face. You can turn those on once you're in the meeting, but it's sometimes polite to join the meeting quietly and then turn those on. Oh, someone's already here. Hey, you.
Yeah, what's up?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just here, hanging out in Teams.
I'm supposed to be here. Show them
so
Teams.
You're showing them how to use Teams?
Yes.
Do you want me to do it? I'm here. But, I can show them what's going on. So, do you want me to do that? Cool. All right. Hey, welcome to Microsoft Teams. My friend up here has already showed you about the calendar function and how to join. So what we're going to talk about now is some little tips and tricks that you can use inside Teams that may be helpful as you're in class. So first and foremost, when you move your cursor, you get your little toolbar here. There's a lot of things on this toolbar. We're going to show you some of the important things. This is the microphone, probably the most important. If you need to speak or if you're talking in class, you need to make sure that that is on, that there's no line across it. But if you're just listening and when you enter a class, you want to make sure it's muted. Sorry, needed to unmute myself.
So funny.
I did it on purpose. Next, there's also the camera. You don't need to turn your camera on, but if you do want to join the class and be on camera, this is how you turn your camera on and off. This is how you share your screen. If a teacher or an instructor asks you to share what you're working on, you would be able to use this button here to open a tray, and you could select your document or whatever you're sharing. You probably won't use that much, but your teachers will share their screens. These three dots are super cool. We're going to come back to them in a minute. This button right here is exactly what it says. It's how you raise your hand in a meeting. You click it, and it lets the person running the meeting and everyone else know that you raised your hands. We're going to couple that with this button. This is going to show you who's in the meeting with you. So you click this, and it shows everyone who's here, people who are not here but were invited, and everything like that. It also shows you who has raised their hand. I have my hand raised. And watch, when I click the lower your hand, it goes away. So that's very helpful. This button right here shows the conversation. If you look, you can have a chat here, a side chat, a back channel chat, ask questions, respond to prompts, anything your teacher asks, you can do here. We are chatting, and it comes right up. There's some lovely functions here. You get your teachers and you can attach files within it. You can use emojis. There's some lovely emojis to use in here. You know, teacher has to give a thumbs up, a smiley face, all kinds of fun. There's even GIFs. Careful with these, but they can be fun in a lively chat, but sometimes you don't want to distract. They can be turned off as well. So that's the basic functions. But some other tips and tricks.
Hey, don't forget the 3 dots.
The 3 dots, I'm showing it to them right now. Can you please be patient? Thank you. Some other tips and tricks you may know lie within these 3 dots. I'm going to move over so you can see it. On these 3 dots, you have a lot of options, but the 2 most important things I want to show you are show background effects and turn on live captions. On show background effects, a lot of times we don't want to show what's going on in the background. I got this boring white wall, my desk, a lot of things I don't want people to see, and if I'm going to be on camera, maybe I don't want them to see what's behind me, so we use background effects. Over here, it gives you options. Of course, the X is the no background effects. I can blur my background. So I click this and click apply. Boom! My background's blurry. I'm still here. You can't see what's behind me. There's also some options, and you can scroll through. You can put yourself in a classroom, in a hallway with some lockers. There's a beach. There's a beach. Hey, we're at the beach. There's a lot of options. There's balloons. There's some cartoon ones. You can go into Minecraft. Hey, Minecraft. Star Wars. A lot of fun stuff you can do if you want to be on camera and you don't want people to see your background. If you're ready to see the background or you don't want anything, you just click on that and apply it, and you're back to normal. The other option we want to show you is how to turn on live captions. If you click that button and you turn on closed captioning, you see how the closed captioning came up on my toolbar, and now you're seeing that you can actually close caption the conversation that is going on in the Teams meeting. So just like Netflix, you want to see the captions, you can read it right there. Really cool, really important if you miss something, really easy to read along with the teacher or whoever's talking in class. Did I do a good enough job for you in Teams?
Yeah, good job.
You liked it?
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
That's it for me. I'm going to send it back to my friend. We'll talk to you later.
All right, I'm back. Thanks to my Teams buddy. Hopefully you learned something today. Hopefully you got a little bit of tips and tricks. Hopefully you've calmed down a little bit about how to navigate through some of the basic functions that you'll need to get into your classes. There'll be a lot more training coming out. There'll be some documents coming out, and there'll be a lot of different ways that you can get resources to help you navigate this digital learning. We're going to do it together. We're all in this together, and we're here for you. Have a great day. We can't wait to see you on the first day of school.